Lawyer Tip. This week, another great question, and I'm getting so many tricky questions, but thank you. I really appreciate the questions, and it's good fun making me think as I answer them. So this was a question around what do we do when you feel like your mood is starting to sort of spiral downward into a bit of a negative headspace? How do you, the language used in this question was, what are the handbrakes I use, or how do you stop yourself from sort of getting dragged down into that negative headspace? So first thing, anyone that listens to me, has read my book, hangs out with my podcast, you know that I talk about how important it is to have an optimistic mindset, to be really trying to see the good in everything. So that's sort of my starting point with this tip. I really do encourage you to try and have, as much as you can, an optimistic or positive mindset. One of the simplest ways to really create that within yourself is to have a gratitude practice. A simple gratitude practice is every day spending a few moments reflecting on the good things in life. So it could be a sunset, could be a sunrise, could be a great cup of coffee, could be a happy client, could be a sad client that you learned something from that day. Doesn't matter. The smaller the things, the better. But having this process every single day of thinking about what went well rather than what went poorly has been shown by so many studies nationwide, worldwide even, to completely change how our brains work and as a result make us more positive and happier. So when I feel myself starting to sort of spiral into a less positive and negative mindset, what do I do? So firstly, I acknowledge that there are things that happen in life where you should feel sad, frustrated, angry, scared, annoyed, all of those emotions. I guess the point is we don't want to stay there. And it's allowing yourself to feel that emotion, reflecting and thinking about why is it that I feel like this, that's super important in this whole process. So knowing that for whatever reason, it's okay to feel like that. How do you then pick yourself out? Well, for me, it's the small stuff. For me, it's coming back and saying, hey, there's a beautiful sunset. I love sunsets and I go hunting for them every day. There's a beautiful rainbow. There's a lovely coloured wall. There's a happy person over there. There's a nice cup of coffee. There's some great chocolate, like simple, tiny, weeny things, and forcing your mind to go hunting for those little moments of joy in what can otherwise feel a really difficult time. Sometimes too, we need to seek support. So I'm the first to say that over the years, I have definitely reached out and connected with professionals. We have here in Queensland an amazing free service where you can contact psychologists at Law Care for no cost. I encourage you to do that. That's something I've definitely done in moments where I've been like, I really can't flick this. Something's not right for me. I'm stressed, I'm burnt out, whatever it is. Go and speak to a professional. That's a really helpful thing and you'll take something from it. For me, the time that I went, I took from it that I needed to go to sleep. And it was really great to have someone tell me that that was actually one of the key things I needed to do. And guess what? I did it. And guess what? I felt a whole lot better. So first thing, try and be mindful of your thoughts. Try and be mindful of why it is that you're sort of getting into that negative headspace. If you can put your finger on it, there's a good chance you'll be able to change it. As it's happening, then try and focus on, well, what are the good things? There's always good things. The point is you've got to go and hunt them out. And often they're tiny. They're harder to find. So it can be joyous just hunting them out. And then third thing, if it's really not flicking for you, please go and get some support, get some professional support. There's so many services out there. Many of them are free thanks to all of our great law societies. I encourage you to do that as you need to.